same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors allow the whales to strengthen their social bond and problem solve as a group. This is just one of the reasons why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca. Their common name is killer whale. We have our two females. Sakari is the youngest member of our pod at 16 years old, and Takara is the oldest at 34 years old. Now Takara is the matriarch of our pod, which means she is the leader. These whales trust us and play an active role in their health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we're able to teach the whales health control or healthcare behaviors. Joining us in this lighthouse are trainers Laura and Cassidy to help demonstrate just a few of these behaviors.
Well, thank you so much, Tatiana. I'm over here with Tuar, who is one of our adult male killer whales, and he's going to help us demonstrate one of the very first and one of the most important behaviors that we teach all of our whales. This behavior is called a fluke present, so I'll ask Tuar to roll over and put his flukes right up here on the side of the pool. Now you'll notice that in this position we can get a great look at the underside of his body, but more importantly, it allows us access to the easy-to-see shallow veins that run very close to the surface of his tail tubes. Our veterinarians can draw a blood sample from these veins at least once a month to help to ensure that the whales are staying nice and healthy. Now you'll also notice the whales getting back rubs, maybe a tail massage today. This is because killer whales have very sensitive skin, and it's just one of the many ways we can continue to build our relationships with them.
That's right, Laura. Now, collecting blood is one of the many important husbandry behaviors that the whales know. Another important husbandry behavior is collecting an accurate weight. And we can do that by asking the whales to slide out onto a killer whale size scale in one of our back adjacent habitats. Kayuka is demonstrating what that behavior looks right now. And you might notice a large portion of his body is still in the water. From the base of his dorsal fin all the way down to those tail flukes. This part of his body is called the peduncle, and it's made up of several large, powerful muscles that can weigh hundreds of pounds. In this position, you do not get an accurate weight. But to solve this problem, we've taught the whales to lift their heads and tails up and out of the water, just like this. And that's how we know that as of Tuesday morning, Kayuka is weighing in at 9,920 pounds. It's important for us to weigh all the whales to ensure that the younger whales, like Sakari, are growing appropriately, and the more mature whales, like Kayuka here, are maintaining a healthy weight. All of these husbandry behaviors help.
Now we're going to talk about how killer whales learn some of their kind of like follow leaders. Alright, you want to see if I can help demonstrate? Look at that! Tuar is paying very close attention to you. Now killer whales have excellent eyesight. They can see both above and below the water. You see his eyes? Yeah, so sometimes they jump completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings. Let's see him try to...
Wow, Tuar, that was so cool! Hey everyone! Zach and I are down here with Kayuka, and Zach, we're going to talk a little bit more about how killer whales communicate. They can communicate in a variety of different ways, but one of those ways is through the use of vocalizations, and all those sounds come from a hole on the top of their head. Go ahead and give Kayuka that first hand signal. And let's take a close listen to this next behavior. We got to listen closely for this one, okay? Kayuka's headed down to the bottom of this habitat. That sound's about to move 4.5 times faster in the water.